Hey guys, Box 42. Time for a new build. This is going to go into a diorama with another kit, which I purchased a couple weeks ago. Forgot at my dear old mom's house. I was up there visiting her and I left it there, so we'll start working on this one. It's not the one I want to start with, but anyway, we've got the Meng Soviet T10M heavy tank. This tank did go into production and it apparently didn't see any combat, but we're going to change that. So let's take a quick look at it, guys. Meng, nice heavy box, well boxed. Artwork is meh. Artwork's okay. Great. Very nice instruction sheet. Where Dragon's been really sucking lately, Meng's been really picking it up in the instruction sheets. First class instruction sheet from what I can see. Now I did go out and buy some paint. They recommend using Model Air 93. This is field green. Something different. So here we have the hull. Looks pretty darn nice. It's got the proper toolboxes molded in. That's one thing where the Tamiya IS kit fell down, is that they did a prototype versus a production. A slightly different turret. Turret looks good. I'm a little disappointed with the two-piece barrel. At this price point, I would expect either one-piece slide molded or an aluminum barrel. So come on, Meng, pick it up there, and you can do a one-piece. You can see there's the one-piece muzzle brake. Why not a one-piece barrel, guys? Come on. Suspension parts, and just various parts. It's a pretty good-looking kit from what I can see. They did give us quite a bit of clear pieces, which I'm getting to a point, well, meh, who cares? Don't need clear. I'll paint it. Small little photo etch, which is nice. Very basic Soviet decals. And over here we have the pins. The tracks, yes, it has pins. There's the running gear. And the tracks are very reminiscent of model casting with the pins. So the kit doesn't look like it's going to be too big of a build. I would say that most of the work is probably going to be in the tracks and the fiddly details. I've got to admit, guys, I'm past fiddly details. I like basic kits. It's kind of why I lean towards Tamiya so often. Simplicity, man. There's nothing wrong with simple. Nothing wrong with a simple kit. If you want to add some detail, great. Kits, with the prices of kits anymore, some of the new Dragon, some of the Trumpeter, they're coming in at $100 Canadian, guys. I know our dollar sucks, but man, $100 for a kit. You know, if you're a working Joe like me, come on, that's like one or two kits. You know, $100. That's groceries for a week. So, you know, guys. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get building on this puppy and see how she turns out. Alright guys, Meng Soviet T10M heavy tank. Nice, really nice little write-up on this. It looks like first prototype was 1949, and then the T10M was into full production in 57, and it was actually in service until 93. Doesn't look like it was ever exported. This was strictly like the T-64 stay-at-home tank for the Soviets. So, nice little write-up. Let's get at it. A whole bunch of everything on it. It's pretty cool. They do a nice job on their history. And of course, you know, basically it starts out running gear, lower hull, suspension, wheels, tracks, then upper hull. Typical layout. So we're going to get at it. The tools I'm going to be using here are the Xuron snippers. Guys, if you don't have any pair, get yourselves, splurge on a good pair of nippers. It just makes all the difference when you're building. Same with an X-Acto knife. Get yourself a good X-Acto knife now. X-Acto the X-Acto brand blades are pretty good. They're hard to find, at least up here they are. So we get stuck with a lot of the generic crap which just does not hold an edge. And if you are lucky enough, which I can't seem to find anymore, I must use them up. If you can find the Testers brand number 11 blades, they're anodized dark blue. They almost look black. They're an exceptional blade. They hold their edge really well and they last quite a bit. Now for glue, I got 3 kinds of glue here on the bench. They're all rocking the Tamiya extra thin bottles because they're stable, they don't tip, and they have a super nice fine brush. Now the first one here is my absolute favorite glue of all time, which has been decanted and put, of course, into the Tamiya extra thin because it's the Ambroid Pro Weld, but very tippy bottle, as you can see. And I don't know whether Ambroid's shut down, it's gone by the way of the dodo, but all the places that I used to buy it from, they don't have any stock, and no one knows when or if. And I've gone online, I can't find any on stock, and it would appear the one place I did find it in the States, it's considered a dangerous good, so then it has to be shipped by a carrier, and the dangerous goods shipping, it gets stupid expensive. So, well, I have 7/8 of a bottle left. My last bottle of Ambroid Pro Weld. Woe is me. Love this stuff. Best stuff ever. I have found something else that I like just about as good. It's MBS solvent plastic, solvent cement for plastics. It's basically just pure methylene chloride. I think it's called MEC. I found a place that is carrying this, so I've stocked up. I've got a couple bottles. I'm going to probably need to go buy at least 2 or 3 bottles more because it works really good. It's a little faster than the Ambroid and a little bit more aggressive, but I still prefer the Ambroid. It works good too, and we've decanted it as well. And then of course just good old Tamiya extra thin, which is a superb glue. And I also like these other 2 Tamiya glues. This is the white bottle, which is really a really heavy, thick glue. And then the orange one, which is kind of comes in the middle. Well, this one's thickened up. This one's, I've had this one for a while. But they're kind of in the middle here. You know, thin, thinner, thick. So, and all glues have their uses. If you're trying to do everything with one type of glue, you know, you're probably making it a little bit more difficult for yourself. So I'm just going to get at it, guys. This is so standard. It's just like any other tank you've ever built in your life. If something comes up funky or out of the ordinary, I'll stop and show you. But otherwise, I'm just going to kick on YouTube and do some building. We'll show you a few steps in here. We'll get you. I'll try and do one shot update after the end of each one of these constructions. I'm crappy at doing builds. Sorry guys, I just am. I just get going like, oh geez, I should have done an update. But sometimes I suck at that. And I'm also really long-winded. I've been babbling for 4 minutes now. So anyway, let's get some building done. Alright, well, we're just getting going here. And these wheels suck. I haven't even put one together. So, you know, detail looks good. Really nice hub detail, blah, 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 blah. But what are you guys thinking? What we have here, I'll get right up there, is all they've done is they've made a little bevel on the inside of the inner road wheel and put a little tiny little stud, and then they've put a bevel on the outer road wheel. Just a really indistinct bevel with a little cutout there, and you're supposed to put them together, and trouble is that they don't really line up all that well. There's tons of play, and yeah, they suck. On an $80 kit, I expect a lot anymore for my kits. And at 80 bucks, guys, this should be just a simple Why wouldn't you just put a flat face on each one with a nice little stud like everybody else does? Sorry, these bevels are just silly. This is going to add time. Silliness. You know, Meng, guys, it's not 1970 anymore. They got wicked, really wicked seam lines right dead center on these road wheels. Now, it wouldn't be bad if they were a rubber road wheel, but they're steel road wheel, so they have to be super smooth and super clean. Great, big, huge, honking injector pins. Honestly, these road wheels are more akin to, this came out in 2012, these look more like about 1995 Dragon wheels. So, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So the lower hull, the running gear is all complete. It's fairly detailed. Nice torsion bar suspension, trailing arms, links, drive shafts, drive sprockets. It's all there. It's all detailed. It's a little fiddly. You know, it's nothing special. It doesn't suck especially bad. But I'm not going to say ho-hum. It's reasonably well detailed. But it certainly doesn't make you go, wow. It's an okay kit so far. But we're just getting on about our third bench session here. And now the real work of the link-to-link tracks, knocking them off the sprue, getting them ready to go. There's 87 per side, and there is a left and there is a right side. The different detail on the pins. So we're just going to start working on them, and we'll go from there.